Alright, so in this video, I'm not gonna have the 10 minutes speaking first. I'm gonna have the 30 minutes speaking first. You know what? I've just, spent lots of time, especially for 1 hour, just reading comics. So I think that is a bit bad. So I'm gonna spend this time for the 30 minutes speaking, and I'm gonna go back there later. So first of all, I just have my watch ready to count down. So that's pretty good for now. Just put it like this one. That's pretty cool. At least I think so. Should I put like this one? Like this? Oh, never mind. Put it like this. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so now I'm gonna just get back to my work, which is a really tough one. I'm gonna open the Google Meet for this one. I'm gonna open the caption for this one too. Especially, I'm thinking that I'm a little bit lazy for opening the 3 minute screen. Wait, did I put? Did I? What is this? What did I put? Alright, so now there's probably this one there. Where's the thing that I just did it? Wait. Alright, so I'm back right now. Not sure if I myself can see me in here. So especially if you open just two of that, so that's pretty good and pretty awesome. We're gonna open the third one, which is the speaking, and it's not working really well. At least I believe so. I think that because most of the time is maintaining my laptop. I mean, my laptop is maintaining three function to tab, so that's pretty hard for it to make it work. Just make them work at the same time. So just to try my best. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go through this one, but first, just let me go to my YouTube channel for publishing some stuff, because I can do it later if I really want to do that, but just I don't want to waste my time anymore. I can do it later. Wow, when I just put my laptop in here, just put a lighter in that or some kind of stuff like that. Yeah, and that's pretty cool for me though. So now I'm gonna move to the did you go to 1 to 0 to 2 to do 4, right? So now it's gonna be 4 to 6. That's pretty awesome stuff that I can do for improving myself and speaking stuff. That's pretty cool. So now I'm gonna go to from 4 to 6 in the video, and then I'm gonna try my best to pronounce it correctly, if I can, or at least I believe so. Just put it in here. So let's start it. Because kind of stuff is happening right now, and it's really lacking. Because I'm opening my framing app, which is the OBS video, and at the same time with the Google stuff, the Google Meet for checking my pronunciation. So that's pretty lacking for my laptop, because it has to run at least more than 5 function. I need more than 5 at one time, and that is really challenging for my laptop. So I hope it's gonna work really well, or at least I believe so. Or at least I believe so, because I'm always believing this in my stuff, because I think that it can do it. It can do it really well. Because I believe in that, and I don't have any doubt them anymore. Because if I have doubt in them, so how can I go through all my challenges in my life? So that's really. How about framing this one? Let's put it right after in the offline. That's pretty cool. What do you think about that? At least I think that's pretty cool, but um, actually, yeah, I can try it if I really want to. But however, that's really challenging for me sometimes. That's really challenging for me sometimes. So that's really challenging for me sometimes. So I'm not gonna do that. So are you okay now, bro? I think that you are okay for now. At least I believe so. How about just let me turn off this one? I turned my stuff off, and that's really cool that the video and me is working at the same speed, and that's pretty cool for me. And I believe so. But I don't understand how or why. Is it this video is suck? Like I cannot speak with my normal speed and I have to slow my speed down or some maybe kind of stuff like that. And now I'm just open to Google Meet for checking my pronunciation because I turned off figures up. I want to test some stuff like some. I want to test my laptop for a little bit because it's really lacking when I open two tabs at the same time. I mean, yeah, so it's really lacking. You can see that, and I don't really a fan of, and I'm not really a fan of lagging. So I hope that I can go through this easily. Or at least I believe so. To make it easy for me though, it's gonna be right like this. It's pretty cool. Or just to make it bigger, it's gonna be like this one. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's kind of weird or boring when I'm bored. It's kind of annoying when I use my laptop to open three tabs at the same time for my speaking. It takes me around 10 minutes for just opening this tab for eliminating my laptop. So really bad. I mean, yeah. So how about it's really uh and how about it's really that I have solved it right now. Or at least I believe so. Or I mean that I can sometimes for me to get back into my flow. And that the fault really it wasn't my family. It, it was me. I know what I could do. I know that I could go to the coffee shop down the road or just to the bus stop or sitting in a car or the cafe at a local gym. Number six is to have an avoidance for a particular type of task. What I noticed was when I was talking to my friends about this task, it's time to do that long comedy return. What am I doing? I'm creating this narrative. Okay, so you know what? Okay, so you know what? The video is suck, and I don't really like it too much. So I have a better idea of go with this one. That's really. I mean, really, that's really bad. And I cannot speak to the video immediately. So I'm not really a fan of that. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe I wanna. Maybe I'm gonna spend the time for just talking about the things I really want or my goals in the future that I'm interested in, or kind of stuff that I can do in this 30 minutes speaking, and I have 18 minutes left. What I'm going to do right now. I mean that I can use my time for having some stuff, doing some kind of stuff but I think that I believe I can do so. But when I open this, this one does suck about that. I mean, it's gonna run easily, although I try a lot. So I'm not a fan of the Google when it's used, three tabs at the same time. But as I always, as I always did in the past, but I believe in that. Maybe it has some kind of stuff that is stopping my laptop from enter some important email. Um, yeah, let's believe so. Hmm. Get on our Faculty of Business and Information Technology in Ontario University. I'm not a fan of that, so just the way. How about this one? This one is sound interesting. And how about the different people? All those people. Uh, oh, I know someone now. Please post question in post below. Hi, wait, this what I have what with. Summer before, never mind. Recovery.com, they probably get no, it's not that. So that's really cool. Where's the next one? I'm I'm not a fan of all kind of stuff, so I mean, it's not a really good stuff for me to focus on all of them. Um, so I mean, by now I'm gonna just sit here, just lie down like this one, just lie down like just lying down like this. I'm gonna just have some stupid speech, talking about myself, or just some stupid plan that I'm gonna do in the future. Um, that I'm gonna do in the future, especially some plan about improving my English mark. I mean, for the religious stuff, it's not as bad there. I mean, I can still do it in another way or in that way, but it's really terrible and it's really bad for me to work on something that I cannot do it. So by that, I have to do some kind of stuff that's boring. That it's not boring. I mean, it sound interesting for me. That sound interesting for me that I can do. That sound interested for me that I can do in order to improve myself. I mean that I can speak really fast, but I need to slow down myself. Because nobody can hear me when I talk with this at this speed, and my pronunciation is not very really clear. So it's hard for the foreigner, especially for the native speaker. Um, when I listen to me, I mean, I cannot guess what am I saying. It's gonna be a weird guy who is, you know, having some weird speech or weird conversation. Why I have to do? Why I have to talk with him? So that's really bad. And I don't want to have the experience like that. So, but I have to improve myself like this one. I mean, I can improve myself like in the other way and this way that way, but I'm trying a lot of way of learning English, and I figure out the best way they fit for me because nobody is use the same method as the other is using, because it's gonna be hard for him or her in the way of learning English. For example, the student A is having lunch at 11, and the student B is having lunch at 12, but the student B is gonna have his practice at 11 o'clock, but student A can, so he has to change the schedule the schedule of his change his schedule in order to fit with his timetable at school. So you cannot force somebody to do something that they don't really want, or it's not in their free time. So you have to be patient in order to get good stuff. And today I get a mark from the religion stuff that I got 94. That is a good stuff that I'm focusing on, but I don't really like it. No, I don't mean I don't really like it, but my goal is just over 80 or maybe over 90. That's pretty good. If I get something that it is over 90, so that's cool. If it's over 93, so that's pretty cool. Or at least I believe so. But it cannot be looked down, I think, because the you know what I got, just 90 and 72 in the last semester, in last year. So I cannot just have good mark and look down or anything. And I can really know that in the religion stuff I have nothing in here. I have no perspective about this religion. So I mean, I cannot just focus on it. I cannot just focus on it. I have to do the other stuff, like it is working for my dream. The other stuff that it is working for my dream. So yeah. I mean, if I really want to do something in life, I have to be patient and focus on what I'm doing. And one more thing, I think that this is a time for me to make a combination between me at the beginning, me in the middle, and me right now. And I can say that at some previous speaking that I've mentioned about the video for talking for my speaking practice about myself at the beginning to now, up to I mean the moment in the past that I did the video, and I've said that I've made a huge improvement in the process of learning English, especially in the speaking skill. And yeah, that's true. I mean, I can see back then I've had the bad English skill, but day by day and time by time I can improve it dramatically from the guy who cannot speak English in the good form, into the guy who can not speak in the power in the paragraph of some kind of stuff, in the paragraph of some kind of stuff, but it's still uh, basic. It's still basic, and it's lack of vocabulary. I mean, lack of the advanced vocab. So I'm trying to fix that, and that's really challenging stuff. I mean, well, and that's really challenging, but I want to try. And for now, make a comparison with me now, not me at the beginning when I learned English, and me at the moment that I made the video about the difference between me at the moment in the past with me at the beginning. So now let's just talk some stuff about this one. And now I think that I can have my pronunciation is better than me at the time. I mean, I can try and talk about the thing that I really want to say, and that's really good stuff for me. That I can have English improving. That's my English is improving dramatically, especially I believe so. So that's a really amazing stuff that I'm hoping it can come true. I mean, I'm hoping it can improve my confidence when I talk, when I have this speech in front of this the in front of my friends in the English class. At the time, it's really, I'm really shy because my speaking is not as good as the is not as good as them. So I'm really, kind of shy and don't want to talk because if because silence is better than talking. So if I can, improve this one, so let's see. So that's gonna be a huge difference. I mean, a huge improvement for me when I enroll in some school. I mean, some universities. And talk about some university, and I think it's time for me to talk just talk about them. And I can have a saying that if I just stay in one place, so I'm gonna lose everything. So I have to stand up and work for myself. I cannot stay in one place anymore. I have to move. I have to move on. I have to create a change, create some chances for myself in order to I have to slow down. I have to make my speech slow down. Um, I mean, the advice on YouTube is not a bad advice. I mean, I have to listen to that and realize that if it's a good or a bad advice that I'm hearing. But by the way, I'm gonna just slow down my speed in order to give everyone a better idea of what I'm talking about, a better look of what I'm wearing or doing. So especially, I can say that I don't. I think that I'm a fan of speaking fast because I because I have an idea of thinking that the fast the further you pick, the further you have. I mean, the better in English you have. That I just force my students just not to give up and just try their best in order to beat to go through the another level to go to the another level in the next time. So that is a really helpful stuff that I can do in the way of growing my YouTube channel. Especially for you guys who don't know me can not realize that if we put a clay in there, so it can improve the quality and quantity of the meat. But by the way, is it a good that that's a good method for me to do it. And now I think I'm gonna do some stuff in order to have this one. Okay, have it. And by the way, when I just have this solo speaking, that and I feel that I'm kind of uh, so as tip, or maybe maybe I'm making it slower, or what am I doing right now in order to move myself? So, mm, mm, you know what? What's really worse now? weird when I do that. But anyway, just try my best, and hope I can go through it, and I can do that. Yeah, yeah, I really think myself that I can do it. Otherwise, it's not a good idea. For the story, or the output, hobby, do stuff at the same time. But I think that's not a bad idea. I mean, my laptop can still work on it, but because lack of some kind of stuff that is weird right now, and I have to to set up my to do my win again, and I hope that gonna delete all the things that I've made. And uh, so you mean like that, but what should I do? Yeah, what should I do in this time? I mean, I cannot improve myself. I cannot do something that really happen for me. Wait, what? What am I saying? Did I say anything weird? Okay, so I mean like this. Let me put up a. Oh yeah, that's really terrible for me when I try to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool stuff. And making the imagination of a kid who put the wood puzzle to the net so that so that's really cool. All right, something that I'm really kind of exalted right now. But anyway, that's a really good stuff for me to improve myself. It's time right now that my watch is ringing. Wait, is it 48 right now? No, it's just 33, and I can have a 10 minute speaking if I really want to do so. I just go down there, have some milk, or just do some stuff before you wake up. Anyway, just want to say that thank you guys about today. Just look at just look at some good to his so maybe it's gonna be 3, maybe you maybe minus 3 on 4. It's gonna be a really good idea, but 100 years, 100 year. 100 years. So what do I do? 100 year. Mm. That's not a good idea for me to just have a rude conversation with my dad and my mom. Right. Therefore, there's nothing that I can, make gun by accident. Mm. Mm. But anyway, I'm in a way, I'm in the process of learning English, so I have to be patient. Otherwise, I'm gonna be, kicked out of the class. So I have to really focus on if I can really. Uh, mm, it's really bad me. Doesn't believe so.